Hi, let's hope this works. My storage was full and I got about 5 minutes into my last video and was like, yeah, you don't got any storage left. So fingers crossed I can get through the first half of this anyways. Hi, my name is Hannah, and this is Hannah Stitching, and that is Lucifer. And this is my channel about cross stitch. I was busy talking about my finishes for 2022 and how I have 2 very large tubs full of cross stitch projects and how this will probably be 2 videos. Let's hope I can get at least like the first half of this done. So I'm gonna start, we're just gonna jump right in here. I'm going to start with my 2022 finishes. There are some of them that I don't have with me. One of them is out in the garage and with my Christmas stuff because I took it down for Christmas. And I think 1 or 2 of them might be in my one of my whip tubs with other whips attached. So, yeah, we'll just re-jump in. Sorry, not really much of an intro, but you know, gotta make this kind of quick since my phone is being annoying. Kitchen is the Witch's Lap. I finished this in January. Pattern is by the Primitive Hair, and I have to re-glue this, but oh well. Oh, there might be interruptions by cats. Morpheus is over here waggling his tail around, so yeah. This is Llamas. This is also by the Primitive Hair. Both of these are on some random 14 count Ada that I had laying around. And this was finished in February. And then in March, I finished the Serial Sal by Fourth Circle Studio. This one was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed doing this one. I don't think you can get it anymore either. So I finished that in March, and then in April I finished a Furby. I forget who this was by. I'll try to remember to put it down below, but you know, that probably won't happen. This is on a 14 count Ada that I got from Amazon. And it says, "Praise our Dark Master." And yeah, I love it. I loved stitching this one. He made me happy. I finished another one in April, but I don't know where that is. It's somewhere. And then in April, I also finished my first Nora Corbett, which is Evanora. And she is stunning. Both Evanora and the Serial Sal were both done on fabrics that I dyed. She is on a 14 count Ada and the Serial Sal is on an 18. And then this was 3 of my finishes, and they are they're called Scandi Owls, and I should take this needle minder. I need a needle minder. So I got these 3. So first I finished the narwhal. I finished the narwhal in May. I finished the fox in May, and I finished the owl in November. And they are with DMC White Etoile. I eventually would like to finish these into pillows. And then at some point, this is really wrinkly. I never ironed it since I never did anything with it. But this is just on a fabric that I dyed. Appears to be 18 count. Merry Solstice. Kind of hard to read. See if I do this. This is also one of the freebies by the Primitive Hair. I'm not sure where that one is. That one is in the garage somewhere. And then in June, I finished this for Father's Day for my husband. This is by DMC something on Etsy. And this one's really pretty. I really like this one. This is probably, I don't think it's my biggest, I don't know if it's my biggest one or not to date. I'm not sure. It's up there though, for sure. And then I have this little dream catcher by Artiste. I think I got this kit for like 98 cents. I had to do a lot of fudging though because I ran out of colors. So yeah, good job, Artiste. Good job. And then I finished my Sleeping Bulbasaur. I forget who this was by as well, but it's so cute. I just want to squish his little cheeks. I love him. And then in July or August, I did Artemis. She was part of when they overturned Roe v. Wade. There was a group of stitchers who got together and made a bunch of patterns, and they were free as long as you donated to a organization that would help women in need of like abortions and stuff like that. So this is one of the patterns, and it is Artemis. And this is also on one of those 14 count Adas that I got off Amazon. And I did make some changes here in that I used some sparkly floss in there, in her headband, I think in her dress as well. Yeah, and I used like a toile for the whatever it's called. So I should fully finish this. I just don't know how I want to fully finish it. And then maybe my favorite finish to date is this Blizzard Scene by Ursula Michaels. And I started this in 2019 and I finished it last year. And I love it. There's a lot of Krynic. It's kind of hard to see. I don't know if I ever showed this framed. So here we go. Just framed it in a black frame that I had laying downstairs. I'm sorry for the glare on some of these. And then I don't know if I ever showed this. I don't even know when I finished it, but I had it out for Christmas, so I thought I'd just show it. This is just a cute little deer by Dimensions that I finished in the hoop as it was meant to be finished, and I think it's really cute. So I had this one out for Christmas. All right, now hopefully my battery lasts. I don't know if I said this, since, this is the second time I've done this, but in 2022, I had 17 finishes. As you've seen, most of them are pretty small. And then in 2021, I had 16. But I feel like I had bigger finishes last year, so I don't know. On to my whips. I believe I have 76 whips. And I am going to, I think I'm going to start with the ones that I don't necessarily plan on working on this year. They may end up getting worked on, but as of right now, I don't necessarily intend on it. So, they're not going to be any kind of focus or anything like that. Let me just get all my pictures and whatnot here. Now, I do tend to do a lot of just kind of working on what I want. So if I see a project or something and I'm like, oh, I really should work on that later in the year, then I will. But as of right now, probably not. And the first one, I think this is my Teresa once. Nope, this is Dimensions. So this is my Dimensions Gold Collection Aurora Cabin. As I said that, I think I want to pull this out at least one time in January, just because it's a winter scene. So, sorry for the glare, you guys. Like, I wonder if I should turn. No, that's not really going to do anything. I would like to maybe pull this out one time in January and one time in February, just so it's not totally neglected. Because I don't think I've worked on this since January of this year. Let me make sure oh, there we go. So this is where I'm at. And this is done on the kit fabric, which is a 14 count, I think, Ada. What does it say? Oh, 16 count gray Ada. You can see the trees coming in here, and that's the cabin's roof. So it's really pretty. I just don't really like stitching on it. Unfortunately, I don't. Dimensions is very much known for using like 6 strands, and it kind of hurts my fingers, so I don't like to work on it too much. Or if I do, I work on it like in the evening, so that way I have the night to let my fingers rest. Gotta figure out where to set these. Next one is Sandy the Summer Witch. She is by Brooks Books. Now, I did end up getting everything for her. And I think she'll come out later once I get a couple other little finishes, because I would ideally like to finish her this year. She's not big. I mean, yeah, she's not big. And I have all the beads, specialty flosses, and everything for her. So I think ideally later this year she'll come out. I just have her in this tub for space purposes. It's just yeah, just random green piece of Ada. Alright. Now, this is Magical Night by Teresa Wensler. I have very little started on this. Like, it is a tiny, tiny start. Just the bottom of the sleigh. I know I was missing floss for it that I thought I had when I started it, so I didn't get very far. Yeah, I don't know if this will come out this year. If it does, maybe for one stitch session, just to say I worked on it. I actually have a fair few projects that I didn't work on this year, so I want to make sure I try and remedy that later this year. I would like to ideally try to touch everything at least once, just so everything gets touched. But yeah, it's not going to be anything, probably nothing major on that, unless I get the itch. So I just call this one Seasons. It's from Cross Stitch for the Earth by Emma Congdon. And it is this one here. This was all over earlier this year, and I think last year. Or in 2022 and 2021. I'm going to say that so much. And I've kind of just worked all over on this one. And I'm just doing this on a white 14 count Aida, which I really like. Well, that's where I'm at. The colors are great. Now I'm having second thoughts on this one. Like, oh, maybe I should just, I'm gonna put this in my maybe, because maybe I'll decide that one of the ones in my other bin. So I think I tried to put like 23 in the other bin as like my focuses for this year. But this one might have to move. I don't know if I have the cover photo for this here or if it's in. Nope. So this is going to be The Cat Came Back by the Tiny Modernist. I'm just seeing if I can find the cover photo. There we go. It's small. I should be further on it, but I'm not. That's all I got. I got a kitty butt. So yeah. Again, no plans for this one. Oh. There's a finish on this one though. This was one of my finishes this year was this cute little owl. The owl is by La Selva Designs. They just do really cute small animals, and they are freaking adorable. If you like stitching animals and you like stitching smalls, go check them out because they're super detailed while being like super tiny. Sorry, Morph. Some of these, I have no idea what's in them. I mean, I know what's like should be in them maybe, but okay. See if I've got the magazine for this here. I have a lot of magazine designs. Yes. So this is Safari Stripes. This is one I really want to get a lot of work on this year. And it's by Maria Diaz. So I really like it, and I love the fabric I picked out for it. It is a 16 or 18 count pink Aida that I dyed. And I love it. So I just got some bamboo and some leaves. If I don't get to this year, I will probably make it a priority next year because I really, really love the design. I have a lot of whips. A lot of whips. Okay. Okay, so this one here, I am terribly, terribly unprepared here. So that's great, right? And I would sit here and say, oh, I'll pop a picture up here somewhere. But you know what? My phone is so full that if I go back and like actually edit, I will never get it uploaded because I have so much crap stored on my phone. It will never upload and I will have to refilm it. So I am just going to sit here and talk and waste time and tell you all what fabulous people you are. And that I hope you have a fabulous new year with lots of stitching. And that if you don't have Redley, you should totally get it because the amount of cross-stitch patterns you can have at your fingertips for $11.99 a month is insane. I have so many saved. And the fact that I can't do any new starts this year, well, I can, but with caveats, is gonna be rough. It is gonna be so rough. So this should be coming up here. I know I had to look it up just a couple days ago. Here we go. So this is a Christmas one. I don't think I've worked on it since January, and it is Vintage Ladies. I'm actually pretty sure this is also by Maria Diaz. For some reason, I'm really drawn to her stuff. In these cross-stitch magazines. Let's see, who is the designer? You know, this might have been somebody else. It's loading. No, it is... I'm not going to try and say it, but I'm going to put it up here. Hopefully you can read that. And I have a lot of the lady in green done. She actually stitched up really quickly. So I think if I put my mind to it, I could finish this rather quickly. And this is on a 14 count blue Ada that I got from Joann's. Alright. This is One a Piece of Me by Mama Witch X Stitch. And this was, I don't know if you can still get this, but it was free. Probably fill this out again at Thanksgiving and call it a day. So that's where I'm at. I mean, there's a reasonable amount done. So that's cool. Wonder how many needles are just going to be like chilling on my couch by the time I'm done with this. Probably too many. Hopefully not. Hopefully all my needles stay where they're supposed to be. Boop. Alright. I think this is... yeah. I don't... well, do I have a picture? I think I do, actually. I think I do. This is also by Fourth Circle Studio. And if you remember at the beginning of the year, I had said that I don't think I'm going to finish it. But I have since changed my mind. And I do want to finish it. It's just probably not going to be finished anytime soon. Oh, no, I don't have a picture. But this is the Sabrina Sal by Fourth Circle Studio. And there's a lot to it. I mean, I really wish I had a picture. So, you can kind of see that's all the frames and the border. So you can see that I don't have a lot in, you know, the grand scheme of things. But, you know, maybe someday it'll get finished. Don't like how that needle's sticking out. Alright, I have a feeling this one's probably going to make somebody a little disappointed. I'm sorry. I know you keep asking if I have worked on it, and I haven't. Well, first this one. So this is the We Believe Stitch Along by the Notorious Needle. This will probably tell you what's going to come after this. I'm sorry. And that's where I got to. And then all that little text is just We Believe backstitched. And in the same bag is, let me see if I can find the full, yeah, here we go. Is the My Body, the Pro Choice Cell. I am gonna do there's a Fuck SCOTUS variation, and I do plan on doing that one. But this one is going to be on the back burner for a minute. I'm just not digging the text, unfortunately. Which, you know, just kind of makes me not want to work on it. But this is where I got to. So I'm thinking maybe later this year. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see. Lucy. Uh-huh. He was walking very precariously on my tubs. I don't think I have a cover photo for this. I never have a cover photo for this. So I'm just gonna show, you know what? I mean, aside from those, I'm just gonna go do this. This will be a lot quicker and a lot easier. Okay, so this is my Work Your Whips like photo album, and it's got all my things. This is by Stitch It Picasso, and it is the Christmas Unicorn. This did get worked on this year, and that's where I got to. So looking pretty good. You can kind of tell it's a horse or unicorn. Can you tell, like, I don't work on my Christmas stuff that much? I love Christmas. Like, my house is decked out, but for whatever reason, I struggle to stitch it. Alright. This is also by Emma Congdon, and it is Shine Bright. Shoot for the stars, or shoot for the moon, even if you miss, you'll land among the stars. I started this in 2021, and that's all I got done. And again, no intention of pulling this one out this year. At least not for the first part. Like I said, I have like the ones that I want to focus on. And then, you know, we'll see from there. Never say never. Right. This is Garden Tresses by Awesome Pattern Studio. She was also just like a little one-day start, so not a lot done. I think that's right. That's it. 16 count Ada. Hopefully she'll get at least a day. You know, she deserves a little more love. This one I just have it right here. And this is the Unicorn. And this is a Teresa Wensler Petites. And I am doing this on a 14 count, like, green. And this didn't get much time either. So not a lot done there. But I think this was started this year. Pretty sure I started that this year. This is just a mermaid. I started swapping out the hair color. I don't have the charm either, so that won't be on there. But yep. I think most of these smalls, like as I finish projects, I'm going to try and swap them out with some of these smalls just to get them out. I mean, does that really need to sit there when it's that tiny? Okay. This is a geisha beauty. It is from a Oriental book. I think the patterns are by yeah, Joan Elliott. It's from this book, Oriental Odyssey. And this is on a 14 count something or other. I just gotta remember how this one is oriented. I think it's like this. So I'm just working down in her skirt. I think if I managed to finish a Mirabilia this year, she'd come out to kind of replace that Mirabilia. This is by Alessandra Adelaide Needleworks, and this is Spider Banner. This is one that I would really love to pull out again. There's like some other grays in there. I really love this. It's so pretty. I think I worked on it a couple of times this year. This is a 14 count Ada that I hand dyed myself. So we'll see. Like I said, hopefully at the very least all of these get, 1 to 2 days. If nothing else. Just so they get some progress. It's gonna be down here. This is the Steampunk Dalmatian. I do want to do the rest. So we'll see. If I finish the Dalmatian, I would get another start, so then I could start either the fox or the cat if I wanted to. And I very well might, because I really like all three of, or like 3 of them. And yeah, that's where I got to. Not a huge start. Do you think I started? I think I started this during Mania, if I remember correctly. So this is a small. So I have a small that I'm hoping to finish this month. So then I might pull out one of these other smalls to replace it. Is this the small that I'm hoping to finish this month? So if it is, this needs to go in the other bin. Yeah, it is. Well, good thing I found this, because I do plan on working on this month. It's needed for a prompt. So this is Animal Stamps. Doreen Jones, I believe. There was 4 of them. I was originally going to do all 4. But honestly, my mind has kind of changed. I have good progress on this, though. So I am going to finish this butterfly. Yeah, I am going to finish this. So I'm hoping to finish it this month. I think it should stitch up rather quickly, hopefully, so that it can actually get finished. The fabric's stuck. So that'll need to go in my other bin. I forget what's in this one. Oh. This one also I should hopefully finish this year. I forget who the designer is, but if I fits, I sits. And I have the gray cat in the bowl done. So, I mean, really this should be a fairly quick finish. So I've just got to finish the white cat. And there's another like little cat in a bowl. And then some toys, so. And this is on a random 14 count like scrap 8 I had. And I think I started this during Mania too. So hopefully I just like finish a bunch of smalls this year again. Just to kind of clear out some of these bags. This is Moonphase Bell Pull, and this is by the Tiny Modernist. I love this. It's on a 18 count, I think. Ada that I died. Someday this will get finished. This isn't I probably can guarantee you that this is not going to be a this year. Let's finish this. It's pretty, but not high on my to-do list. This is Enchantress. I forget who she's by. Yeah, I have the magazine right here. So I don't love not telling you who the designer is. But she is from this magazine here. Oh, it is Doreen Jones. Okay, so this is by Doreen Jones. I have the most pathetic start on this, but, and I'm pretty excited about this, there is a prompt for the 24 hours of cross stitch acrostic, and one of the letters was E, and since she's called Enchantress, I did put her down, so hopefully she'll get one stitching time, which would be awesome because, I mean, that's kind of a pathetic start. Like, that's really pathetic. All right. This is African Woman. African Woman 1. And this is, I think, by Light Unicorn Designs on Etsy. She is absolutely stunning. I think I worked on her once this year. And all we have is an eye and a little bit of a cheekbone. And this is on a 22 count Ada that I dyed myself. I called it Orange Juice. Because it's this really pretty orange yellow color. I absolutely love and adore her. She's big though. She's big. There's a lot of stitches to her, which is kind of why she hasn't come out. This is, I think it's Bamyo. It's from an X-Stitch magazine. I think I started this during Mania. That's where I'm up to. It's on I think it's a 16 count Ada that I dyed. It's got beads and Kreinecke type flosses. Really pretty. The black is killing me though, I'm not gonna lie. I just keep getting sick of, I'll stitch on it and then I'm like sick of stitching the black. and then I don't go back to it. Where's this one? Do I have the magazine for this one? Because again, I would like to be able to tell you, yeah, I do right here, who the designer is. Lucy's over here getting into trouble. This is by Katie Crumpton. I think this is one of my birthday starts from 2021. And I'm pretty sure I pulled this out this year. This is on like this is like a neon lime green opalescent Ada that I dyed. You can't sit in there, Lucy. I'm sorry. This is Lucy. And he's like, let go of me. So yeah. I think one of the reasons I don't really, well, I'm not totally sure I love the colors. So, I don't know. Alright. This is, I think it's called No Place Like Gnome. And it's this cute little gnome family. I will be fixing it though. And making it look like me, my husband. I will be taking out that child. I was originally going to add a baby, but now I think I'm going to end up just keeping it as a little boy. And I'm going to give the girl probably, I don't know, her whatever color hair I have at the time that I get to her maybe. And then I think I'm going to do like a brown for my husband's beard. So that's where I got. Not very far. And honestly, I really don't think this would take very long. And this is by JB Cross Stitch, and it is on a random 14 count Ada. I do not have a cover photo for this or anything. The designer is no longer on Etsy that I can find. But it's going to say, "Till your unsolvable murder, I think, do we part." And then it's got like a floral, like wreath type banner thing around it. And this is on a random linen, like pillowcase. And I think I pulled it out once for just a little bit. I don't like stitching on linen, so yeah. Who knows when that'll get finished? Maybe never. But I'm not going to UFO it because I tried UFOing things, and as you'll find out later, it's not going to work out. They still sit in the back of my brain, and I'm like, I need to work on that. This is Miles of Isles. Again, I don't know who the designer is, but for the sake of time, I'm just going to show you this. It is from a cross stitch magazine. If you watch future videos and this comes out, I will tell you the designer then. So that's where I got to. I think I worked on it once more this year. So not a lot of work, but a little bit. I lose. What is this? Oh. This is, I think it's Flowers and Bats Mandala. It's from the 2021 Cross Stitch. Yeah, I think it's 2021 Cross Stitch magazine. And it is on a random, I think this is 16 count gray Ada. And I think it goes like this. This one was actually like really tedious, which is why I didn't get very far. this is this cute little panda, which is also from the Cross Stitch Oriental Odyssey. This is on a random, like, mottled blue Ada that has this cute little froggy. I need to show that better. It's so adorable. It's so cute. Unlike this very boring gold etoile border. No, this isn't etoile. This is the DMC's version of Kryneck. So, you know, the stuff that makes you swear and hate your life. Probably why I haven't finished the border. This is Dilemma by Long Dog Samplers. I actually made decent progress on this year. I finished one page and worked my way down to the second page, so. This is all with the variegated DMC floss. I don't know. I don't, like I said, day or two, I don't have any intent on pulling that out again, otherwise. What is this? Oh. Where is this? Oh, here it is. This is a dragon by, who is this by? Well, the name is on the screen, or the name of the designer will be on the screen in just a second. Guardian of Spring is the name. And then that's the designer. I can't read that. And this is a very measly start. And it's on a random purple Ada that I dyed, I think 16 count. So yeah, really sad start. Again, hopefully 1-2 days on this, just to get a little more progress. Again, getting down to the bottom of this tub. I am. So that's cool. That, no, random white piece of Ada. Alright, this does not have a cover photo. It's just this little owl. Oh, that's from a magazine. You know what? That would probably take a day to finish. I'm just going to put that up as a, let's just finish this. I don't know if I'll ever finish this because it has French knots galore and they suck. And this sucks to stitch on. So here it is, probably forever in my whips. It's supposed to be a pouch. I mean, it even came with like the little like fabric for it, but I hate French knots. I hate them. Maybe I should just go in, do little X's, and call it a day. Those French knots suck. And I also don't like stitching in hand. Like, at all. Kind of hurts my hand, so I just don't do it. Kudos to all you who can do it, but it is not for me. This is by Mama Witch X Stitch. I believe it was like a July freebie a year or two ago. It's just this cute little bookmark that I just have some of the border done on. Super cute. That did not get worked on this year. I probably should be telling you if I worked on these this year, and I think some of them I have, but not all. Next up is The Witch of July by, I have my, she's like the very first one in here, I think. Okay, she might be the second or third. Where is she? I could have sworn she was like the first. Okay, here we go. By Lady O on Etsy. And I did work on, like I said, I did work on her a little bit. She is on an opalescent Ada. And she's really pretty. Depending on where I get on finishes this year, I would like to really work on her. And get like some substantial work on her. She just didn't quite make it. Alright. Into my, like, main goals for this year. Try to keep this somewhat organized, just a little bit. Alright, I am going to try and get through. Ugh. I was wondering why my tub was so hard to push, and it's because my dog was sitting behind it. Alright, I actually showed this one in my last Flosstube. I do not know. Oh. I have been saying ever since I started this that I do not know who the designer is. The freaking designer's on the bottom. It's the Vanessa Ann collection. And I am stitching that one there. And I actually worked on her today, after not having worked on her all year. And she will be getting some substantial work done, which is great. I think I started her in 2020. So hopefully I get a lot of work done. If not, get a finish, which would be great. Okay. Just gonna leave that quick. We are gonna go into a bunch of heads. This is Kitschy Whips. Kitschy Whips. I don't know why I do that. Great Flosstuber. But that is not the name of my project. This is Kitschy Collector or something like that, by Amy Stewart. And I started this in December. Goals for this, maybe a page finish. It's really confetti heavy though, so I'm not really holding my breath. As it is not a priority. This is, what was it, T-Rex Attack or something like that. I have it in Earth. This was also started this month. Yeah, Mini T-Rex Attack by David Penfound. So, just got some sky. Sorry, I'm gonna just kind of go a little bit quicker here just to try and knock this out. This is Walking as One by Judy Bergsma. And it is a stocking for my son. Really pretty blues. I love this. This should be coming out this month at some point here. This is Story Keep Juxtaposed by Micah Jolina. I am omitting this like blue white border that goes around it. I just said no. It's a lot of confetti, and I don't think it's necessary. So I'm just starting with the black border. And that's where I got to. This was also started this month. And then this is Minnie the Viking Beauty by Sherry Gerhardt. This was also started in December. And this is Mini Blu-ray by Leah Roche. Also started last week. And Faces of Fairy 164 by Jasmine Beckett Griffith. Sorry if I'm going through these in particular really fast because I literally just showed them in my last Flosstube. So if you watch that, you should see these. All right. Now on to some stuff that we didn't just see a couple hours ago, my time. This is A Mermaid's Treasure Max Color by Amy Stewart. And this is what I have done. This got a lot of work this year. I think I started it this year, and it got a lot of work. It's so pretty. The colors just, they get me every time. Honestly, I kind of just want to always just work on this one. So hopefully that means that it'll get a lot of stitches this year. Because at the rate I'm going, this is going to take me like 30 years. Which I'd rather it didn't. Alright, this is Halloween Chihuahua. I started it this year. Uh, 14 count opalescent Ada. All my Hades, unless I say otherwise, are on 18 count, 28 count 2/1 tent. So every Hade that I've shown you so far has been that. So this is where I'm at with this one. This one will hopefully be a finish this year. This is in my tub of let's try to get you finished this year. This was supposed to be a Christmas gift for my grandpa. So hopefully maybe Christmas gift this year. Keep losing floss for this one. Okay, this is the Under the Sea Stitch Along by the Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery. I am most certain you have seen this. It is now complete. I had really hoped to keep up on this one, but I fell painfully behind. So, this is what I have. This is on an 18 count periwinkle by Bestitch Me. And this is another one that I would like to finish this year. So I think I have 3 sections done. So there's what, 4, 5, 6, 7 sections left. So we'll see. Hopefully. Okay, this is if you don't like swearing, sorry. But you're doing great, bitch. I forget who the designer is. And this is on Rainy Day 18 count by Bestitch Me. And I just have a little bit of the corner done. I don't know if I will plan on necessarily finishing this, but I do want to get a lot of progress on this. This is by Unconventional X Stitch Sacred Balance. Oh no, this is from Thread Geeks. Thread Geeks Sacred Balance by Jeanette Starr. Oh, Jeanette Starr Wells. What's this one here? For some reason I am doing this on, what is this? 18 count black Ada. When there's a lot of black, I don't know what I'm doing, but here we are. See, you can barely see the black stitches I've done. They're right here and then further down. All my full coverages stayed in this tub, just because, I mean, I want to make progress on them, so that is where they stayed. Crinkly, Floral Portrait by Dimensions. She is one that I do want to finish this year as well. She really shouldn't be that hard of a finish. I mean, I gotta finish this flower, and then there's like some hair up here, and then I think mostly just wet backstitch in the face. Yeah, so I mean, she really shouldn't be that hard to finish. So hopefully, I really like stitching her, so. She was supposed to be finished last year. I don't know why I didn't. But this is Selkie by the Primitive Hare. Well, I know I didn't. That tail's a beast. This is on a 14 count, like oatmeal type Ada. And I worked on her a few times this year. But yeah, that tail is, I hate the tail. It's really pretty, but really don't like the tail. But hopefully she also gets finished. Yeah, I tried to pick some of these projects that I'm like, I already have a good amount done on, in hopes that I can finish quite a few things this year, but we'll see. Aphrodite Mermaid by Mirabilia. This is on a random 16 count Ada that I dyed. She got a lot of progress this year, and I would like to aim for a finish on her this year. She will most likely, hopefully, be a focus piece sooner rather than later. Maybe even after Nature's Masquerade. Oh. I forget what's in here. Oh, this is this. Okay. This is Merlin's Laboratory. By, I think this is Ciro Marchetti, actually. Ciro Marchetti. This is the mini, and this is on, I think, 16 count. Just white Ada. I think this is actually the end of the page, so it's gonna be kind of big. I forgot a whip up there. I'll have to grab that. Oopsies. Okay, I need to do this one that I keep forgetting about. This is my 2022 New Year, New Start. This is Fox the Red. This I think I restarted it 3 times before I finally got it where it needs to be. Because I had this like as a start, and I had to start it one time before this, and then I realized that this was oriented wrong. So now we have this, which is just the back leg. This is on an even, like a really light blue even weave. And that's a bit why it had to be restarted so many times, was there was a lot of miscounting. And I keep forgetting to put the little thingies back. So this one would also be I'd like to focus on at some point this year, potentially. Okay, and then this is Mini Captain Claw. My goal for him is to finish him this year. This artwork is by Jeff Haney, Try by Heaven and Earth. This is again on a 28 count 2/1 tent. Some of this is covered by the Q-snap, but that's where I'm at. He will be pulled out this month, and I'm probably going to work on him every other day. I'm only like 30% done, but it is a mini, and I told myself I would finish him this year, so fingers crossed that that actually happens, and I have my first Haid finish. Okay, there is 2 projects in this bag. The first one is going to be the Supernatural Stitch Along by the Witchy Stitcher. That's what I got done. Just worked on Siren. I did have to do a bit of frogging around the border, so that ended up taking a bit of time. This one I'd like to focus on. Maybe just do like one every couple months or something. And then this is Witching Hour. She's not huge, so I'm hoping maybe to either make really good progress or finish. Like she's not big. But that is also all I have done. The Supernatural cell is on a 16, I think, count Ada that I dyed, and this is also, I think, a 16 count Ada that I dyed. Alright. This is Cathedral Wood Goddess by Mirabilia. She also got a good amount of progress this year. So that's where I'm at with her. She's beautiful. She's another one. You know, if I could just finish all my Miras, that'd be fabulous. But also, I know that's really unrealistic. So, you know what? It'll be fun to look back and see what I sat here and was like, I'm going to try and finish this, and see what I actually finish, because they're marathons. Okay, this one I do want to finish this year. I know I've been saying that a lot, but god damn it, if I don't finish this year. This is the When Witches Go Riding. This is the Halloween sale by Tiny Modernist. All I have left is like this section down here. So this would really be probably a quick couple day finish. I just need to get some gray floss because I ran out of tin roof, and I just need to find something that matches as close as I possibly can find, because the next skein I bought was way darker than the stuff I bought. So, yay. So yeah, if I don't finish this year, I feel like I can't talk. If I don't finish this year, like, seriously. So that was the, what, 2021? Or is that the 2020? That might have been the 2020 stitch along. This is Melody by, who is this one by? Let's see if I can find her. This one is also by Micah Jelena. This is on a 14 count Aida because I wanted this to be like tapestry. So yeah, this isn't even the first page. So you can see that she is going to be a big girl. Like, I don't think any of this spans into the next page. So, yeah. I think this is this? Yeah. This is Onion Dragon by Stanley Morrison. Did I show you? I don't think I showed you Melody. Oh my god. That's Melody. This is the branch I'm working on. Oh my god, you guys. Alright. Onion Dragon by Stanley Morrison. Darren the Dizzy Stitcher is doing a Stanley Morrison Dragon Sal. And I was like, I like the dragons. I need to get in on this. And this is my start. Just background. Lots and lots of background. So, pretty boring to look at the moment. And it doesn't get much better for a minute, so, oh well. Maybe someday I'll give you guys something to look at. Alright. You know what? I'm not going to show you guys the cover photo for this. Sorry, crinkly. This is the, Dark Queen of the Earth Stitch Along by Autumn Lane Stitchery. And this is the Nightshade by Under the Sea. She should be coming out sometime this month, as I want to finish at least one section on her. Alright, this is the Zodiac Sal by the Tiny Modernist. I think it was the 2020. I had high hopes of finishing this one last year. That did not happen. I made good progress, but I did not finish. So I'm not going to sit here and say that I hope to finish it this year, because let's be real here. Probably won't happen. But this is where I'm at. I'm getting there. A lot of border. A lot of border. It's really pretty. And I think I worked on that last month too, actually. Okay. This is What Lies Beneath by Dakota Dateweiler. 28 count, 2/110. I do not have a huge amount of progress on this one. Just that. Just some blue. This is Animal House. This was by Satsuma Street, and this was a stitch along what she did this year. It is super fun and funky, and I think this should actually come out this month. I think I have a prompt or something for it, so maybe, I don't, well, maybe not. I'm doing this on Black Aida. See if I can find my start all wrapped up here. So that's where I'm at. I didn't get very far. But the bright colors are so much fun. I absolutely love it. And that is why this is in this bin, is because I would love to get more progress on it this year. Maybe not a finish, but progress. Okay, so this project here is the stitching for, what is it called? This is the Stitching the Situation. Okay, I have Morpheus up above, so I'm gonna move him so he doesn't knock my phone over. I am sad to say that I think I'm gonna be sending this one back. The project is great, but I don't know that I will be the one to be able to finish it. So as of right now, my plan is to finish this butterfly and then this motif. And then I will decide from there. Maybe I'll try to get the border down. I'm not sure. But it doesn't get the love that it should. So I do think I am going to end up sending this back once I finish that. And hopefully somebody else who has the time will be able to, work on that. It's unfortunate, but I do think that is probably the best route to go with this. Because I don't want to have it forever, and quite frankly, it is huge. It is so big. And I thought I'd be able to give it more time, and I haven't, so. Alright. So I will keep you guys updated on that. Alright, and I think these are the last of them. This one was also going to be a UFO, but I did decide, now that it's been over a year, to work it back into my whips. This is by Stitchrovia, and it's the B sampler. This is on a random 14 count Aida. I started this, I think, in 2020. And that's where I'm at. So, I mean, I have a lot done. And I think that's why I couldn't just leave it be. It's just because of how much I have done. It's one of those that I'm like, I put so much effort into it. It deserves to be finished. So, hopefully this year will be the year that it is finished. This is We Are Stardust by Taylor and Cromwell. If nudity offends you, turn away. You can look again, because there's no nudity in the actual project yet. It's just a bunch of grays. So, here we are. Really pretty, but not a lot done. 14 count Aida. Okay, this is just a random landscape. This is also by, I think, DMC. Where did it go? It's by the DMC cross stitch thing on Etsy. This was started in 2020. So I do want to make sure that this is a focus this year and potentially a finish. Just so I have all my 2020 projects done. So that's where I'm at. Not a huge start, but it's not terrible either. Yeah, I don't know when, but like I said, I'd really like this to get finished because I don't know when the last time I touched it. This is also another finish goal for me for this year, and this is Marine Time Sampler. I don't know who the designer is. It is from an old cross stitch magazine. I don't know why I'm sitting there trying to be like, hey, I can make this less glary, but it's a glary picture. That makes sense, right? Yeah, I have absolutely no idea. But it's that. I am stitching this on just a random 14 count Aida that I had laying around. And this is where I'm at. I did change the flags to just black, like piratey type flags. So yeah. I have not worked on this one this year either. But hopefully maybe finish it. I don't know, that C at the bottom's pretty dense though. So we'll see. But at the very least, hopefully it gets a lot of work. This one is another one I really want to focus on this year. Maybe not necessarily to a finish, but just, you know, get some focus on. This is Moth and the Moon by the Tiny Modernist. And it's a pretty small start, if I can find the start. There we go. I think I started this in 2021. So not a big start. This is Serene Thoughts. I don't remember who the designer is. Did I put it? No, I didn't. But it is this one here. I really enjoy working on this one, and I did put in a lot of work into it last year. So we'll see what this year brings. I don't want to say that I'll finish it, but it is one that I'd really like to get on my wall. And seeing it makes me want to work on it even more. So, you know, and look at the little leaves and like the details in them, like super cute. Almost lost a thread, which would be tragic. All right, y'all, last whip. We did it. Almost. And this is the Fab 50 Disney Sal by Abby Sue Designs. And this is where I got to. This is on a 18 count Aida that I dyed in this really fun like pink purple color. And one of my goals for this month is actually to finish this box, which has Timon and Pumbaa in it. So hopefully I can actually get that done this month. So that is everything. That is all 76 whips and my finishes for the year. Sadly, I could not find one of them, which is unfortunate. Because it was one that I finished in, I think, March. Oh, darn it, I can't get in. But it was the Ukraine cat, and like I said, I do not know where that went. So anyways, if you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. This will be just uploaded as is. So yeah, have a great rest of your month, and I will see you end of January, beginning of February. Bye.